Alright, sweet. I just got to the top. It's quite a hill holding the camera. But check this out. Alright, so in this video, what I really want to talk about is the physical action. And the reason why the physical action is so goddamn important, as everyone knows, this is what the Bill Gates said. When he actually found this old Microsoft and everything back in the days, he said, I was just lucky. I was in the right place in the right moment. The difference between me and everyone else who were there was I just took an action, which everybody didn't. And I'm pretty sure there were a lot of people around him took a very similar action, but he did in the right way, in the right time. And this is so important. And that's why the physical action comes at the end. When you set your intention, I want this, I wanna grow my Instagram, I wanna grow my business, I wanna become better, I wanna manifest my dreams. You first set your intention and start from here, right? And you start from here, and then you start think about it. And then you start to feel this fuel and the motivation, and perhaps you're so excited, and then it brings down to your feeling and it brings it down to your body. And then you're gonna do something about it. That's a very natural way to the path. It's the pathway to the physical action. And when you take a physical action, there's always a fear, there's always a doubt, there was always a hesitation, there's always a resistance. Because there's so many things in your head, not in your body. So that's why a lot of people talk about, like, you have to follow your intuition, you have to follow your heart. And that's so true. Because when you actually allow your mind to take control, complete control of your action, then of course your mind is gonna like, yo, you can't do it, bro. You're not good enough, you're not yet good enough, you're not an expert at this XYZ, and then you start listening to these random thoughts in your head that literally is gonna make sure you're tied up in this place and then you cannot go farther, you're stuck. But obviously, if you're physically looking at somebody who's tied up in the rope with chair or like whatever in this one location, then this person physically cannot move forward, right? And imagine that the rope is completely illusion. You're the only person who's seeing this rope, and then you feel like you're tied up, but nobody sees this rope. Everybody around you don't see it. Maybe some people actually create this rope. Some people want you to be tied. That's why they tell you with the word, which is a spell, so that you can create that rope in your mental space, and then you can tie yourself up. Okay? But these words that are coming from somebody else doesn't actually have the power yet until you internalize it, until you digest it, and until you believe that rope is real. You cannot move, you're stuck, you cannot do XYZ, your business is not growing, you're not achieving your dream goal, you're not manifesting. That's how you actually make yourself stuck and tied in the chair. And as I said, some people can tell you these things like, oh, you can't do this, bro, like, you know, XYZ, or like, oh, that's difficult, you know, it's a scam, whatever it is that they're saying to you. Sure, it has potential to tie you up and then to make sure that you are stuck, but it's always you, my friend, have the power to actually turn it into the actual rope. But you have to remember that you are the one always holds this power, whether it's positive or negative towards you, whether it's beneficial or not beneficial to you, because we internalize it, right? When we internalize it, this is what Napoleon Hill said: whatever your mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. We want to believe that we can do it, right? That's the direction you want to get to. That's the direction that you want to navigate your mind to. But your mind is constantly telling you that you cannot do it. Your mind is constantly telling you some negative shit, a negative story in your head. And obviously that's something that you need to be aware, identify, catch yourself from doing it, and stop doing that multiple times, so many times, hundreds of times. Because when I started it, I was flat broke, I was living in the shittiest apartment I ever lived. how can I actually believe myself living in a nice house, or like staying in an amazing place, or you know, traveling around anywhere I want and at any time I want, and for no reason I'm sitting here and shooting contents for no reason? You know what? I'm not pretending to be cool, because I can tell you that my butt hurts so fucking bad, because these rocks are very edgy. It's very edgy. So my butt hurts very bad. That's what's happening, you know. It's the same thing if I'm shooting here or if I'm shooting in a hotel, and then it's a nice hotel, but this is much better. Like, I feel so fresh and I feel so good that when I'm feeling great, feeling is a secret. There's a book called Feeling is a Secret. When I'm feeling good, not only the words that I'm putting in this video, but the vibration frequency itself that coming out from the screen that you're watching is also different. The most important thing is that we understand that whatever we are told or whatever we say is ideas, right? It's a concept. But if you believe it, that becomes real. And then that's the simple step that we need to follow in order to manifest what we want. So, as Napoleon Hill said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. But first, we have to believe that whatever the action that we need to take. So for example, I had a chat with a friend of mine, and he said, I want to be the best shape ever. Cool. So, you know, he was a little bit chubby, and I want to be like shredded. That's an amazing goal. But if you cannot see yourself becoming that shredded version of yourself and actually going to the gym and then hitting the gym every single day, that's not going to happen. A lot of these like, you know, a lot of these machines and then commercial and advertisement tell you like, just work out 2 hours a week and then get shredded. It's not going to happen. And then the reason why it's not going to happen, because you're not going to be that person who looks shredded. Is the manifestation of your effort and dedication and your discipline and your strong will. It's not going to happen because, I'm still lazy and I want to keep being lazy and then I want to achieve this. You're not becoming the person who is capable, who's competent to get the body. So what people don't understand when it comes to the manifestation, and whatever that you manifest, whatever you want to manifest, is just a byproduct. Your money is a byproduct. Me becoming a TEDx speech is my byproduct of me being that person. Because I couldn't speak properly. Like, okay, that sounds fucking horrible, but it's true. Like, I was so shy and I was not confident at all, right? I didn't know about anything about public speaking or communication or business, social media, anything when I started it. I can tell you, I started all this self-development and all this business, coaching, public speaking, meditation, whatever you name it, from minus. And some of you guys watching this probably start way ahead of me when I started it in like fucking minus. But maybe some of you guys sit there and like, oh yeah, I agree, like I started minus, and then it's been quite a journey. But as I said, everything that I manifested in my dream life and stupidly, like creating a content in the top of the rock for no reason, it's just manifestation of who I became. And this is when people get confused. Okay, so where's the energy goes? The energy, and then whatever you put intentionally, your thoughts is a thing. That's what Einstein said. You know, your brain transmit and receive the vibration frequency. So when the energy goes, the energy bring you opportunities. Energy bring you this, put yourself into the right time in the right moment. Because if you are not in the right time in the right moment, you're not going to seize the opportunity, right? Even if you're talented, most talented artist in the world, if you have some experience of like heartbreaking whatever, and then you're like devastated, you're depressed, when the biggest opportunity that comes in front of your face, you will lose the opportunity. So the energy, that your intention, your self-image, your belief will bring you all these opportunities in front of your face. And the next thing you need is a capability. Isn't it? I could sit somebody in front of my face. Let's say I'm doing negotiation, right? If I'm not capable to speak, and if I'm not capable to show them that we can work together for $1 million deal, let's say, if I'm not capable, even if the opportunity is there, how am I going to manifest it? Am I just going to sit there and like, hi? That's not going to happen, because you need to be capable when the opportunity is here. And that is why the physical action is so important. The more physical action you take, the more competent you become. The more positive and optimistic you become, the more opportunity you bring. The more kind, the more excited, more joyful you feel, the more connection you build with whatever it is, whether it's things or animals or people. Because at the end of the day, it's all about human beings, people to people, person to person, human to human, soul to soul, and spirit to spirit. So these three the aspect is exactly what we need. It's the only thing we need to focus. So now, if you're hesitating to take action, you have to be competent when the opportunity is going to be in front of your face. Because I can guarantee, once you set your intention, once you change your mind, it's already here. Okay, the change is already here. We don't see it until the opportunity clearly shows up in front of your door like a fucking Amazon Prime, and then tell you like, hey, Amazon Prime. And then you go like, it's a chance. It's the time for me to seize the opportunity. And you have to be competent. That's why start taking action. If you want to get shredded, start going to the gym, because the moment that you become so competent lifting a weight, doing the hardcore workout, your body will tell the truth. With this said, if you want me to come back to the top of the rock and then speak about the important thing in life, then let me know in the comment. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao. Live your life like a movie.